Before the invention of paper, ancient writings were carved on bones or clay tablets. After the invention of paper in East Asia, the Chinese began to write Chinese characters with a brush. The UNESCO has inscribed the art of beautiful writing, known as Chinese calligraphy, as the intangible cultural heritage of humanity in 2009. The East Asian cultural sphere is known as the Sinosphere. Chinese calligraphy is an ancient art of East Asia. Calligraphy in Korea and Japan are both influenced by Chinese calligraphy. Chinese calligraphic art consists of 5 different styles. Contents could be extracted from historical East Asian classics.
Despite how these ancient Chinese and Korean texts are now being digitized and indexed in Hong Kong and Korea, the access rates of these databases remain very low. These books were written in classical Chinese with no punctuation, so it makes the patrons very difficult to understand.
With the intention to enlighten the problem, the Calligraphy Connections Project, which is based at the Run Shaw Library and City University of Hong Kong, designed an innovative 2-stage student learning engagement model, where calligraphy artists represent the bridge that connects historical East Asian texts and student patrons from all departments. Stage 1 is about content creation. Students at this stage see themselves as contributors to scholarships rather than consumers. The weekly tutorials engaged students from different disciplines and cultures to practice Chinese calligraphy, which is themed on rarely used historical East Asian texts. The calligraphy competition and the translation competition motivates students to access, search, and cross-check historical East Asian text collection when they produce creative works in various formats. Stage 2 is about cross-border roving expositions and seminars. The activities of this project motivate participating student patrons to contribute to scholarly conversation at appropriate levels. Students with different backgrounds can express their understanding of historical East Asian texts with calligraphy arts, recital by different dialects, translation, and documentary. In the exposition at Korean Cultural Center in Hong Kong, a visually impaired patron of the project team introduced her unique ways of touching and appreciating supposedly visual calligraphy artworks. The roving calligraphy expositions were held overseas in the University of Edinburgh, Seoul National University, and Shikoku University. This model is replicable in historical texts of other languages due to the unique duality of calligraphy arts as both a practical means of communication and a valued form of artistic expression, such as Arabic and Mongolian calligraphy. Through the Calligraphy Connections Project, patrons can embrace and share the cultural diversity of Sinosphere beyond disciplines, institutions, borders, languages, senses, and technology.